Welcome once again to this class. In this class, we will go over all the previous JUMP past questions. You will find useful tips and tricks alongside the correct answers and solutions for all the past questions. Like always, we will be using the ExamGuide app. You can download and practice more questions using the app. Let's get started. This is JUMP. Question number 1. Find the value of k if y minus 1 is a factor of y cubed plus 4y squared, y cubed plus 4y squared plus ky minus 6. Find the value of k if y minus 1 is a factor to this. There is something you need to think about, talking about the factor theorem in further mathematics under polynomial as a topic. For you to solve a given polynomial division, you must know one of the factors of what you are dealing with. Now you have y minus 1 as a factor to this. Now we're interested to know the value of k. That is, if this equals this. Let y minus 1 be 0 so that y equals 1. Or you can say add 1 to both sides of the equation. That is y minus 1 plus 1 equals 0 plus 1. Minus 1 plus 1 gone. Y equals 0 plus 1, 1. Meaning the real value of y is what? 1. Substitution approach. To substitute, recall that y equals who? 1. That is y cubed, which is 1 raised to the power 3, plus 4 into 1 all square, plus k into 1 all equals 6. Then y cubed simply imply 1. That is 1 plus 4 plus k equals 6. Okay? 1 plus 4 plus k equals 6. So that 1 plus 4 will give us 5 plus k equals 6. Remember, our interest is to know the value of k. In this case, 5 is under addition. So what do you do to separate k so that k will exist alone? And this will give the value of k, or this will assign a value to k. So what do we do? Subtract 5 from both sides. That is 5 minus 5 plus k equals 6 minus 5. 5 minus 5 gone, k is remaining here. 6 minus 5, 1. Therefore, k equals 1. Now look at the options. K is what? 1. Now let us look at question number 2. Evaluate a log 8 base 2 plus log 16 base 2 minus log 4 base 2. That is question number 2. We have log 8 base 2 plus log 16 base 2 minus log 4 base 2. When you have a question of this nature, you don't need to be worried about what to do. What do? You can split them. You can decide to say, let me handle log 8 base 2 separately. You handle log 16 base 2 separately. Also, log 4 base 2 separately. Let us try this method and still use another method to solve. So, let log 8 base 2 equals x, okay? When I have this. Switching logarithm to what? Exponential. I will have 2 raised to the power x equals 8. I will have 2 raised to the power s equals 2 raised to the power 3. You can see the base are the same, meaning this base will take care of this base, canceling it out. X equals what? 3. Don't mind, just keep your 3 one side. Also, let y equals what? Log 16 base 2, that is 2 raised to the power y equals 16. So that 2 raised to the power y equals 2 raised to the power 4. This will take care of this. Therefore, y equals 4. Just take note of what you are seeing. The analysis. Remember, x is what? 3. X equals 3. Y equals 4. Let us solve the last one. Let k equals log 4 base 2. That is 2 raised to the power k equals 4. So that 2 power k equals 2 raised to the power 2. This will take care of this because the bases are the same. Therefore, we are taking the powers. K equals to 2. Now we have s to be 3, y 4, k 2. Come back to this question. What do you have? This is this. You are seeing this guy as s. This is y. This is k. You now say x plus y minus k equals what? Is what we want to know now. So what is s? 3. What is y? 4. What is k? 2. 3 plus 4 is 7 minus 2 equals what? 5. Therefore, log 8 base 2 plus log 16 base 2 minus log 4 base 2 equals what? 5. You check the solution. As you can see, our A is what? 5. So the solution to this question is 5. But if you don't like this method, look at another method you can apply. Let's see it. So that anytime, any day, you can handle questions on what? Logarithm. Recall that addition means what? Multiplication. And division means what? Subtraction means division. So, if we have to do this, let us consult the power law of logarithm, whereby log base 2, 8 means 2 raised to the power 3, plus log 2, 2 raised to the power 4, minus log base 2, 2 raised to the power 2. All the powers, recall, when you have log A, B, N, this implies N log B base A. The same thing will happen here. That is 3 log 2, 2 plus 4 log 2, 2 minus 2 log 2, 2. Recall that log AA equals 1. Likewise, log 2, 2 equals 1. When the log and its base are the same, the solution is what? 1. So at this juncture, I want to bring to your notice that 3 into log 2 base 2 means 1 plus 4 into 1 minus 2 into 1. This will now give us 3 plus 4 minus 2. This is what? 7 minus 2 equals 5. The same solution. Look at the first solution. You check the second step. Anyone you think is better for you, you follow it up when you are solving question having something to do with logarithm. Question 2, done and dusted. Number 3. If P equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and P union this equals this, list the element in Q. Okay? List the element in Q. This is set theory. You don't need to be biased about a question. Try to get the information, get the direction where the question is coming from. This question is coming from set theory. As a result, you use the format for set theory. And this is just a listing of elements of a given set. Now we are having P to be what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. The other one, P union Q equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. The question now is find who? Q, or list the elements of Q. This something. When we're talking about union, union simply means bringing two given sets together. You know, Q was not specified, but P was given. Why P and Q coming together? The result was what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we need to filter out to who? Just Q. If all elements observed in P are 1 to 5, and the union is this, it simply means if I say number of this, P union Q equals number of P into number of plus N into Q minus N P intersection Q. It would look like a protocol. But I'm trying to bring this thing back to what? Foundation. Foundation. Now, the intersection between these two guys are not here. But I can say from this way, this formula, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Left-hand side. YP itself is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? Minus what we are looking for, Q, that's plus Q, minus intersection. Since Q is invisible to our eyes and P is visible, it is assumed that maybe Q is not having anything by intuition. So for both of them to have something in common means they don't have anything in common, but they have something in union. If they don't have anything in common, it means that P intersection Q is what? 0. So by ordinary law of addition, subtraction, you can see 1 is here, 1 is here, 2 here, 2 here, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. Then what is remaining? 6, 7 equals who? Q. So what are the elements of Q? Therefore, Q is what? 6, 7. A is the answer. 6, 7. A cylindrical tank has a capacity of 6,160 meters square. If you're talking about capacity, capacity deals with what? Volume. So that meter square should not be meter square. It is what? Meter cube. Now, we're able to identify that one on time. It's a meter cube, which is volume 6160 meter cube, not square. What is the depth of the tank if the radius of its base is 28 meter? Good. They are interested in the radius of this cylinder. First of all, a tank that looks like cylinder. Look at cylinder. This is a cylinder, okay? A tank that is looking like a cylinder, that's what they say a cylindrical tank is having a capacity of what? 6160 meter cube, meaning the volume of this cylinder is this. Now, ask yourself, if here is a radius, here is also a radius, down here is what? The height. So what is volume of a cylinder? V equals pi r square h, okay? Now volume 6160 equals pi. Pi means what? Check the value of pi. Okay, 22/7 times the radius. What is the radius of this cylinder? So it is what? 28. That's 28 times 28 multiplied by who? The height. Now we are looking for height. That is 6160 multiplied by 7 equals, punch in the calculator, we have 22 multiplied by 28 times 28 equals 17248. 17248 H. Then 6160 times 7 will give us 43210. 43120 equals 17248 H. At this point, you need to make H subject of the formula. To do that, you are dividing both sides by 17248 equals 17248 H all over 17248. Cancel, cancel. H equals, let's punch again, divided by 17248, 2.5 meter. So our H, the height of this cylinder is what? 2.5. Going through the option number A is the answer to that question, okay? Look at this. Find the value of x in the figure above. We have angle 30 degree and that of 60 degree, then 10 cm. We are looking for just the value of x. They didn't ask you to do much. It's just the value of x. See what you have? Like this, and this way. Here is 30 degree. Here is xcm. Here is 10 cm. While here is 60 degree. Find the value of x. Look at it, it's a simple logic. Where do you think S is facing? S is facing, or which angle is facing S? Angle 60 degrees facing to X. Why 30 degrees looking at who? 10. What do you think should come to your mind? You know, some of you think it's Pythagorean theorem, SOHCAHTOA are good. All these suggestions are okay. But if you watch critically, there is two formulas when you solve your bearing, sine rule and what? The cosine rule. If you look at this very well, sine rule and cosine rule, which one suits this? It is what? Sine rule. Which says what? A all over sine A equals B. You can just use the small letter, capital letter for angle. B all over sine B. Meaning, if I say X, y sine A is sine 60 degree, which is equal to B, which is 10, all over sine 30 degree. What next? You ask yourself, 60 degrees is a special angle. I heard some of you saying they don't give us calculator. At times, Jamb will give you a special angle that does not need calculator. So sine 60 from special angle means root 3 all over 2, which is equal to 10 all over sine 30. Sine 30 means 1 all over 2. So that when we cross multiply, we're going to have x multiplied by half equals root 3 all over 2 multiplied by who? 10. 2 here, this is 5. Then we now have x all over 2 equals 5 root 3. Bringing it up here to conclude the solving, we're going to have that x all over 2 equals 5 root 3. Divide both sides. Let's say over 1 to make it a fraction. You cross multiply. X equals what? 2 times 5 root 3. X equals 10 root 3. I see some of you that are funny. When they are multiplying a number with something of this nature, you see them forcing this number to multiply the root. No, you don't do that. So what do? The one that is outside, which is 5, 2 times 5, 10, then root 2. And not 2 times 5 times 2 root 3. Some of you now say 10 root 6. No. Root 3 is different from ordinary 2. So they cannot pair together. Therefore, the solution to this question is what? 10 root 3. You check the option D is the answer. Question number 7. Find the modes of the distribution above. What is the distribution? Who have value, then frequency. I have 0, 1, 2, 4. Then I have 1, 2, 2, 1, 9. Bringing this table here on board, let the value var v, then frequency be what? F. This 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1, 2, 2, 1, 9. The interest of this question is what? Find the mode. Now ask yourself, what is mode? Mode simply means the highest occurring frequency, or the number that appeared most often. Look at it. 0 appeared once, 1 twice, 2 twice, 3 once, 4, 9 times. So the mode here, I think this is a bonus question. If I may say, mode equals what? 4 and not 9. Because some of you, they will see 9 thinking that 9 is the solution. 9 simply means 4 are paired 9 times. Therefore, the mode is what? 4. Option A. Question number 8. If y equals cos 3x, find dy ds. Good. If y equals what? Cos 3x. You can see the need for you to be versatile. It's not just thinking direct mass. I don't want to offer further mass. Most of the things are here, further mass. If y equals to 3s, now we are looking for who? The y all over the s. Cos 3s. To save you pain, just say let u equals 3x, okay? And let y equals cos u. This question is referred as what? Chain rule. Remember what I told you. Whenever you are solving a given question, try to know the direction, the topic in which the question is coming from. This question is directly chain rule. So, let u equals this, meaning the u all over the x equals who? 3. To those of you that are not too strong, let me bring it down to your level. 3x means that the coefficient of x is what? 1. Are you understanding me? General formula means nx raised to the power n minus 1 for differentiation. Ns raised to the power n minus 1, where n represents the power in the s variable. So what the power here is 1. I want to replace 1 with n, I write 1. Then I'm bringing my x into what? N again, meaning 1 minus 1. But recall, you have a number. So in this case, you can attach a n x raised to the power minus 1. So this constant will take care of 3, meaning you have to involve the 3. So this will give us what? 3x, 1 minus 1, 0. Law of indices, anything raised to the power 0 is what? 1. 3 times 1 is what? 3. Therefore, the u, the s equals what? 3. Part 1. Part 2, dy, du equals, this is an identity you need to know, that the differentiation of cos theta will give us minus sine theta. Just like the integration of sine theta will give us minus cos theta. In differentiation, the differentiation of cos theta will produce what? Minus sine theta. So dy du equals minus sine u. By chain rule says dy ds equals who? Du ds times dy du. What is the u ds? The u ds is what? 3 multiplied by dy du. Dy du is what? Minus sine u. This is what I have, minus sine u. Okay. Recall that u equals to, can you see it? 3x. Therefore, our answer, dy ds equals what? Minus 3 sine 3x. Let us look at the solution. The option here is A, minus 3 sine 3x. That's the solution. You can see that they are funny. You can see also 3 sine 3s. But if you don't take time, you think that is the correct one. Okay, good. Find the value of. They didn't tell you anything. That symbol represents what? Determinant. Determinant symbol. Zero, 3, 2, 1, 7, 8, 0, 5, 4. Find the value of. In other words, assume that A is the owner of this. Look at what they say you should find. Determinant A. In determinant, especially 3 by 3, you introduce this plus, minus, plus sign. So if I'm taking the first one, I will say this here, this here. If I do this, what is remaining? We are having 0 into 7, 5, 8, 4 plus the next one. So let me delete. You can see what I'm doing? That is column 2. This way and row 1. What will remain? It will remain s minus 3 because of this minus sign here into 1, 0, 8, 4. Then plus the last person, which is 2. You stay clean so that you understand what you are doing. This is 3. This is 7. Okay. This is 2. Then this way and this way. What will remain is what? 1, 0, 7, 5. So time to analyze. 0, formula for determinants, here times here, minus this times this. That is 7 times 4 minus 8 times 5 minus 3 into 1 times 4 minus 8 times 0 plus 2 into 1 times 5 minus 7 times 0. This will give us, this is 0. Of course, 0 cannot bear fruit. Therefore, forget about this place. So we are facing minus 3 into 4. 4 minus 0 is 4, okay? Plus 2. 1 times 5 is 5. 7 times 0 is 0. 5 minus 0 is 5. So what do we have? Minus 12 plus 10 equals minus 2. So our determinant is what? Minus 2. The solution there is option A. And this is a Venn diagram whereby you are having this still set theory. If you want to do well in Jamb, keep on monitoring their pattern and the nature of what they do. You can see that you have seen set theory twice now. Matrix and determinants twice. Now, the diagram here, this, and this. The shading was this way and this way. P, Q, and R. So, find the Venn diagram. Okay, from the Venn diagram above, the shaded parts represent they are interested in the shaded part. Watch very well. I have P intersection Q. Good. I also have P intersection R. Good. But I don't have R intersection Q. If I have P intersection Q and I have P intersection R. The best way of bringing, just like construction, the common name here is P, or the modes in these letters is what? P, because we have P, Q, and R, but who are paired more often is what? P. Therefore, since P is here and P is here, how do we bring them together? Bringing them together means union. That is union, merging or combining or combination of two or more cells together means union. Therefore, this diagram means P intersection Q union P intersection R. So the solution is what? P intersection Q union P intersection R. Option D is the solution. P varies directly as Q and inversely as R when Q equals 36 and R is 16. P equals 27. Find the relation between P, Q, and R. You know, they didn't say you should solve, just find relation between them. Now you have this. The topic is what? Variation. I will have two types together there. The direct variation and the inverse variation, or you call it indirect variation. That is, if P varies directly as Q, like this, and inversely as R, meaning over R. To interpret this, it means P equals K, Q, all over R. When Q is 36, I will write R 16, you also write P 27. So I write 27 equals K. K is constant, unknown. Q is given as 36, while R is given as 16. All right. 2 here, 8, 2 here, 18. 2 here, 4, 2 here, 9. Then I have 27 equals 9K all over 4. I want to get the value of K so that I can form the relation. So 27 times 4 equals 9K. 9 here 1, 9 here 3. That is K equals what? 4 times 3. K equals 12. If K is 12, we are coming back here again. I'm wiping this since we are done with it. K is what? 12. I want to find relationship between P, Q, and R. Look up very well. P equals K. Then what is K? K equals 12. Then Q. All over who? R. Therefore, the relationship between P, Q, and R implies what? P equals 12Q all over R. Option A. That is the correct answer. Question number 12. A man donates 10% of his monthly net earnings to his church. If it amounts to 4,500, what is his net monthly income? 10% of his monthly net earning to his church if it amounts to. Okay. Now, you can't directly say it's simple interest, but let us see how to create a formula out of this question. We don't know what the man is earning, but this sentence amounted to what? 4,500. Now, what is the net monthly income? Okay, I think it's a simple question anyway. We don't need to involve the simple interest or compound interest I was even thinking about. So all you got to do, 10% of monthly distance. I don't know. Let's say X, okay? Meaning 10 all over 100 of who? X amount to what? 4,500. You know, science students, you are always afraid of this kind of question. We don't like business mathematics, those of you in science. But it's a brain work. That's why we said it earlier, that from this site, you are going to learn some tricks and tactics on how to handle some questions, so that you will now know that gone are the days you will always be afraid of any given question. So what do you do here next? I would say 10x all over 100 equals what? 4,500, okay? So 10x equals 100 multiplied by 4,500. 0 here, 0 here. X equals what? 45,000. Therefore, the man's monthly income is what? 45,000 naira. Option B. Next question. Calculate the midpoint of the line segment y minus 4x plus 3 equals 0, which lies between the x-axis and the y-axis. Okay. Midpoint of line segment x equals to x1 plus x2 all over 2. Call it equation 1 by choice. Y equals y1 plus y2 all over 2, equation 2 by choice. Now, this equation lies between x-axis and also y-axis. From that equation, I have y minus 4x plus 3 equals 0. If I say, let x equals 0, then y minus 0 plus 3 equals what? 0. So that y will be what? 3. And if I say let y equals 0, then 0 minus 4x, y is minus 3. 0 minus 4s equals minus 3. So minus 4s equals minus 3. Cancel, cancel. I have that s equals to 3 over 4. I am trying to create a coordinate. Now, if I have a point y to be minus 3, another point s to be who? 3 over 4. And I know that the real value of s equals s1, that is 3 over 4, plus the one we don't know, all over 2. The real s becomes 3 over 4, all over 2 over 1. This implies 3 over 4 times 1 all over 2 S equals what? 3 over 8. I have 1 point for X. Now, another one we have for Y. If 1 point of Y is given, so Y equals minus 3 plus the Y we don't know all over 2. Y will be what? Minus 3 all over 2. So what is the question? Calculate the midpoint of the line segment. Y minus 4x plus 3 equals to 0. Therefore, the midpoint x comma y equals what? 3 over 8 comma minus 3 all over 2. That becomes the solution to that question. Looking at it, the answer is what? Option C. Watch this question. It's a very technical and dangerous question. You know, what we know about midpoint is just S1, S2. But this one came in the form of what? An equation. So if you don't take your time to encourage yourself going back to the foundation, it becomes a problem while you solve. The next question. The mean of 2 minus t, comma 4 plus t, comma 3 minus 2t, comma 2t, comma 2 plus t, and t minus 1 is, okay, they want to know the mean. So what do we have? I have 2 minus t, all right, comma 4 plus t, comma 3 minus 2t, comma 2 plus t, and t minus 1. If I'm not mistaken, t minus 1. The mean. Remember, mean bar x equals to summation xi all over n. That is the formula for mean. Forget about you are seeing alphabet. It doesn't mean. So 2 minus t plus 4 plus t plus 3 minus 2t plus t plus t plus t minus 1 all over. How many are they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 divided by 5. So what do you have? Bar x equals minus t plus t. Cancel, cancel. Minus 2t plus 1t minus t. Then minus t plus remaining 1t. Cancel, cancel. So what is remaining now? 2 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 all over who? 5 equals 2 plus 4, 6. This is 9. 11 minus 1. That's 10 all over 5. Bar s equals 2. I know some of you will be surprised on how you are getting a whole number when alphabets are involved. That's why I told you it doesn't really matter. Follow the format. Always go back to your foundation, know the topic you are dealing with. This, the locus of a dog tied to a pole with a rope of 4 meters is, and this is a construction question anyway. Some of you are having problem with construction, but construction is just a simple mass. So whenever you hear the word, a locus of a point, the number is given to you. They say from something. Just bear it in mind, it is what? A circle. There's no two ways about it. So if you're a smart student, you know Option B is out of it. Option C is out of it. Then you are having just option A and option D. And in construction, circle deals with radius, not diameter. Therefore, you have nothing to solve about this question. The solution is what? The correct answer is circle with radius 4 meter, option D. You can see this one does not take anything from you, but you need to learn how to solve and know it very well. Now, find the equation of the straight line through -2, 3 and perpendicular to what? 4x plus 3y minus 5. Good one. What do you need to get or understand here is what? Perpendicular to. Meaning equation of normal. Meaning a vertical axis, that is y-axis, they are representing or referring to who? Y-axis perpendicular, like this. Now, there is a rule for it. What is the rule? M1, M2 equals -1. Good. But you can't just jump into this without doing the necessary thing. What do you do? You have an equation, 4x plus 3y minus 5 equals 0. Your target should be, how do I get my gradient? This is minus 4s plus 5. When I transfer this to the right-hand side, recall that you want to make y subject of the formula. So that y equals to minus 4 all over 3 plus 5 all over 3. Recall y also equals to mx plus c. Our interest here is how to get our gradient. Therefore, this guy, equating this guy by comparison, minus 4x all over 3 equals mx. X will take care of itself, so m equals to minus 4 all over 3. Now, you have business with this equation now. Meaning, minus 4 over 3 into gradient equals to minus 1. So that m equals to minus 1 all over minus 4 all over 3. Take your time to watch the steps that are involved in this. So that m equals minus 1 all over 1 times 2, 3 all over minus 4. M equals 3 over 4. That is, our gradient is now 3 over 4. But the question says find the equation. So which equation are we looking for? For equation y minus y1 all over x minus s1 equals to gradient. What is the gradient? 3 over 4. What is y1 from that coordinate? 3. What is s1? Y minus 3 all over s minus minus 2. You can see it. This will give us 3 all over 4. So y minus 3 all over x plus 2 equals 3 all over 4. When you cross multiply, 4 into y minus 3 equals 3 into s plus 2. 4y minus 12 equals 3s plus 6. So 4y minus 3s minus 12 minus 6 equals 0. 4y minus 3s minus 18 equals 0. So 4y minus 3s minus 18 is the what? The equation. Where can we locate this? 4y minus 3s minus 18. What we're seeing here, okay? We have minus 4y plus 3s plus 18. That is, when you introduce a minus sign, it will now give us minus 4y plus 3s plus 18 equals what? 0. So the correct answer now is what? Option C. is the correct answer. Determinants, once again. This determinant. Find the value of s, given that minus s, 12, minus 1, 4, equals 12. We are looking for x, that determinant symbol. Okay, looking at it properly, is minus 12, not plus 12. Determinant, like I told you, this diagonal, this against this, that is minus x times 4 minus 12 times bracket minus 1 equals minus 12. So that minus 4x plus 12 equals minus 12. Minus 4x equals minus 12 at the right hand side, then minus 12 when you transfer. Or you can simply say, so far that this one is plus, you say subtract 12 from both sides. Meaning minus 4x equals minus 24. So that s equals to 6. The value of s is 6. Option D. Option D. Express the product of 0.00043 and 2000 in standard form. This is a cheap question anyway. They just decided to dash out this particular one. 0. How many zeros? 1, 2, 3. That is 0.00043 times 2000. You don't have a problem. First of all, express this in standard form. That is by counting the number of zeros, that is minus 4. Or 2 is F. 2 means 2 times 10 raised to the power 3. That is 1, 2, 3. Now, 2 times 4.3 will give us what? 8.6 times 10 raised to the power minus 4 plus 3. This will give us 8.6 times 10 raised to the power minus 1. Then you check the option. Option B is the correct answer. 8.6 times 10 raised to the power minus 1. The next, in how many ways can a team of 3 goals be selected from 7 goals? When you talk about selection, you are talking about the topic called combination. We have permutation, we have combination. Now we are selecting 3 goals from 7 goals, meaning 7 combination 3. 7 combination 3. Always remember the foundation. Going back to the roots, we know that n combination r equals what? N factorial all over n minus r factorial into r factorial, okay? So 7 combination 3 simply implies that 7 factorial all over 7 minus 3 all factorial into who? 3 factorial. This will now give us 7.6 factorial. Let me pause for now and interpret the denominator. This is 4 factorial, 3 factorial. Why I paused, I want to know exactly where to stop when we move. This is 7.6.5.4 factorial. All over 4 factorial dot 3 factorial. 4 factorial will take care of this. Why 3 factorial itself simply means 6, meaning 3 times 2 times 1. So 6 will take care of this denominator. So what is remaining? 7 times 5 equals what? 35 ways. So, okay, we haven't solving too much. They just represented the factorial. That is 7 factorial all over 3 factorial dot 4 factorial, which simply means 35 ways. Option A is the answer. If y equals 4x cubed minus 2x squared plus x, find the y, the s. I think you can start now to believe and trust what Jamb can do. Most of the questions you are visiting here is just what? Further maths. So I think it's high time you start to take it serious. So be committed as you watch, as you download more of our videos on this site, so that you get yourself acquainted with what it takes to become an engineer. So the YDS here simply implies that if you're having 4x cubed, y equals 4x cubed minus 2x squared plus x. Looking for the YDS, I would say that the YDS separating equals, recall ANSN minus 1, where A is the constant in the number. The question, this is 4. Then n is the power. What is the power? 3. So times 3 into s, 3 minus 1. The minus the constant, which is 2. The power is 2 times 2. Then the s itself, 2 minus 1. Plus the power here is 1 times s itself, then 1 minus 1. So what do you have now? 4 times 3 is 12. Remember what? 3 minus 1 is 2. That is 12s. This time this 4x raised to power 1 plus 2 s power 0. So what do you have now? This is 12s squared minus 4s plus 1. This is the solution. Let's look at the question, the options there. 12s squared minus 4s plus 1, option D. What subject is this? You are writing mathematics, so you click mathematics. That one is not a question. Huh? Okay, if sine theta equals 12 over 13, find the value of 1 plus cos theta. Good. This is SOHCAHTOA. It's now they remember SOHCAHTOA. You have sine theta equals 12 over 13. If sine theta equals 12 over 13, find 1 plus cos theta. It's not a case. You draw. This represents your hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is the numerator. Then sine theta opposite over hypotenuse is sine theta. So we're looking for x. So 12, Pythagoras theorem, 12 squared equals s squared plus 13 squared. 12 over SOHCAHTOA, SOHCAHTOA opposite, okay, all over hypotenuse. Good. 12 all over 13. So 13 squared equals s squared plus 12 squared. 13 squared means 169 equals what? S squared plus 144. So that s squared equals 169 minus 144. So that s squared will give us 25. Taking square root of both sides, s equals to 5. We now know that this place is what? 5. But we were told to look for who? 1 plus cos theta. But before that, what is cos theta? Cos theta equals adjacent all over who? Hypotenuse. What is the adjacent? 5, all right. Hypotenuse 13. Then 1 plus 5 over 13, that is 1 plus cos theta. This will give us 1 over 1 plus 5 over 13. LCM is 13. That is 13 plus 5 equals 18 all over 13. The answer is 18 all over 13. Option D. Factorize 2y squared minus 15sy. 2y squared minus 15xy plus 18s squared. By linking methods, connect these together, which will produce 36s squared y squared. By LCM, 36s squared y squared, 2 can go. This 18 days y squared, 2 here, 3 again, x going, s again, y going, y again. So we have 3 times 2 times 2, which is 12, and 3. We are looking for 15, that is minus 15. So these ones are already there. This will go to this. One of the y will go to this. That is, we have 12xy now. The other 2 will go to this, xy, that is 3sy. But what format, how are you going to position it so that you can produce minus 15sy? That is 2y squared minus 12xy minus 3xy plus 18s squared will give us what we want. So that if I factor out 2y, it will remain y minus 2 times what will give me 12 is 6, remaining x, minus 3 times x into y. 3 times 6 will give me 18. So that I have now 2 minus 3x into y minus 6x. So our solution is what? 2y minus 3s into y minus 6s. 2y minus 3s into y minus 6s. Option D. Find the midpoint of s minus 5, 4 and minus 3, minus 2. This is midpoint of a line segment. I will have that x equals x1 plus x2 all over 2. Then y equals y1 plus y2 all over 2. So that my x will give me minus 3 minus 5 over 2. This implies minus 8 all over 2. S now equals minus 4, okay? And my y will now give me y1, 4 minus 2 all over 2. Y equals 2 all over 2 equals 1. Solution s, y equals minus 4, 1. Minus 4, 1 is the solution. Option A. Now the fourth term of an AP is 13. Why the 10th term is 31st? Find the 24th term of the AP. Okay. Both AP and GP, there is a format one need to use. What is that format? Go back to your foundation. What is your foundation? The foundation is the formula. General formula for AP is what? Tn equals A plus. All of us who can state this, we can state it. But the problem is the application as per of it. So what do you have now? T4, which is fourth term, equals to A plus bracket 4 minus 1 into D. T4 equals A plus 3D. You pause. Why are you pausing? You are checking for further information. You were told that the fourth term of an AP is what? 13. As a wise candidate, a wise student, what do? You go back to say A plus 13, 3D equals who? 13. It's an instruction. Call it who? Equation 1. You go back again. Why the 10th term is what? 31st. T10 equals to A plus bracket 10 minus 1 to give us what? A plus 9D. So that A plus 9D equals to 31. Equation 2. This is what is going on. But some of us, our problem is you want to rush down to the solution. No, it doesn't work that way. Please, calm down while you are solving so that you can get exactly what you need to get. So what do? You be the one in charge of the question. You're in charge of the question. Control the question. Provide your solution. So A plus 3D equals to 13. And A plus 9D equals to 31. By elimination, you can just subtracting this. This will go. Minus 6D equals to minus. Is 31, 13, is 11, 8, 1, minus 18. Let's still use calculator to confirm what we've done. We'll have this. That is 31 minus 13. That's 18. Dividing through by this. D equals 3. Now we have our common difference as 3. So what next do we need to do? What we need to do next is to get the value of A. For A, we can either say A plus 3D equals 13, A plus 3 into 3 equals 13, A equals 13 minus 9, A equals 4. Good. Now we have our first term and common difference. The next is ask them, what do you want from me? Look at what they want. Find the 24th term. Now you are aware of what they want from you. You got to say T24 equals who? A plus bracket 24 minus 1 into who? D. So that A plus 23D is your format which you provide the solution. Ask yourself again, what is A? 4. All right. What is D? 3. All right. This will give me 4 plus 23 times 3 will give us what? 69. Therefore, T24 equals what? 73. You check your option. Our solution here is option B. You go ahead. If GT square minus K minus W equals 0, make G subject of the formula. Do you know why I'm laughing? You were told to do what? Make G subject of the formula. Meaning, allow the guy called G to be alone. Simple. That's the meaning of subject formula. Separating something so that it will be existing alone, untouched with any other variable. So, what do you do? You cannot make G to exist alone. Why other guys are still living with him? So what you do, separate every other guy. You have GT square equals who? Okay. CG, the man in question, all these people, they need to be eliminated. So what will happen? You say add K and W to what? To right hand side, which is to 0, okay? So we have GT square minus K minus w plus k plus so right hand side and the left hand side plus w equals 0 plus k plus w. So that gt square minus k plus k gone minus w plus w gone equals to k plus w. You pause. Try to get the rating they want from you. Ask them again, what do you want from me? They said, I want G, meaning make G subject of the formula. Okay, now they need the G from you. What do you do? You now ask yourself, but by multiplication or by product? Another guy is still living with me. Who is that guy? T square. That guy you have to be eliminated. By what? Division. Since other guys were eliminated by what? Addition. This one, because the sentimental attachment of T is stronger, or the force holding T and G is stronger than the bond holding K and W. So, you divide through by who? T square. Can you see? Gently and quietly, T square is dead. So, G equals K plus W all over who? T square. This is your answer. G is now alone. G is existing alone. Meaning G equals K plus W all over who? T square. Where can we locate it? Option A. We'll go again. How many sides has a regular polygon whose interior angle is what? 135 degrees each, meaning other angles are remaining. So what do we do? As usual, this question is coming from the topic called what? Polygon. General formula for polygon is what? N minus 2 bracket 180 degree. While some of us can say 2n minus 4 bracket 90 degree. Correct. You are all correct. So, but this one say each. For the far is each. This formula, since this guy is meant for an interior, it means 135 degree times who? Unknown. We don't know it, okay? There is n. So 180 degree n minus 360 equals to 135n. So that 180 n minus 135n equals to 360 degree. 180 minus 135 should give us 45n, okay, equals 360. Let's confirm from calculator before we conclude. Declare it correct. Minus 135 is 45, then 360 all over 45 equals 8. Dividing through by 45, n equals 8. That is 8 sides. Assuming that you were asked the name of this polygon, you tell them it's what? Octagon. Number of sides, 8 sides. Option B. Find the minimum value of y equals s squared minus 2s minus 3. I have what? Y equals s squared minus 2s minus 3. What they want from me, of what they want from you in this question, is what? The minimum value. So, the y ds is involved. The y ds equals, as usual, that's 2s minus 2. You now say, at minimum point, the y ds equals to 0. Remember, we have what we call a turning point. Turning point produces what we call minimum or maximum. So at turning point now, dy ds equals what? 0. So we are calling this one now our turning point, or the other way around, minimum, because minimum and maximum is encapsulated in what? The turning point. Or there is still another name you can call it, stationary point, okay? It's your choice. Now, 2x minus 2 equals 0. That's the meaning. If the y ds equals 0 and the y ds equals this, meaning this guy is equal to this guy, so that 2x equals 2. So that x will be who? 2 over 2, x equals 1. But don't be in haste to choose. Test your value. Original equation, y equals to s squared, meaning 1 squared minus 2 into 1 minus 3. To give us what? 1 minus 2 minus 3. To give us what? 1 minus 5 equals to minus 4. In interpretation, when minus 4 is less than 0 and plus 4 is greater than 0. If you want this, 1 is greater than 0, meaning they are looking for minimum point. I know I'm taking my time about this question because it is too dangerous to handle minimum point and the maximum point. If care is not taken, because some of you are seeing 1 there, you choose 1 as the solution. But no, that is not the solution. This one indicates that 1 is greater than who? 0. Then you test. When you test, whatever it results becomes your answer. What is in there? Minus 4. So the correct answer is what? Option D. That's why some of you that say, yes, I gave them assignments. After the result, if result come out, they will now be the one to give you the assignment you are talking of. Now, a number is chosen at random from 10 to 30, both inclusive. What is the probability that the number is what? Divisible by 3? Divisible by 3. Yes, this is a probability question. We need to handle it with care as well. Instruction was given to us. Number 10 to 30. That is 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Good. What's the probability that the number is what? Divisible by 3? Listen very well. Our problem is inability to pay attention to what they want from you. So now, which number is divisible by 3 here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is there another one? No other number. Now, how many are the numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I have 21, meaning 7 all over 21. That's PR of exactly divisible by 7 means, by 3 means 7 over 21. To give us what? 1 over 3. Is there an element of 1 over 3 in this question? Let's see. Yes is the answer. The option for the solution is option C. Now, I have one question again. As y varies directly as w squared, when y equals this variation once again, but it's direct variation. Direct variation. Y varies as w squared, meaning that y equals kw squared. Now, if y is 8, okay, w is 2, that's 2 square. I have that 8 equals 4k, so that k will be who? K equals 2. You have it. The next question says, find y when w equals 3. Simple. Y equals to k w square. Y equals to k, which is 2, times 3 square. They give us what? 2 times 9 equals to 18. As simple as ABC. So, y equals 18. Option D. This triangle, we have if this KL is parallel to NM. KL, okay, is parallel to NM, and beside this, angle KNM. If angle KLN is 54 degrees, and MKN is 35 degrees, calculate the size of the angle KMN, meaning they are looking for angle M. Okay, looking at this question very well, you can see that we have an alternate angle there. Let me try to draw this. This guy is parallel to this guy. Looking at this diagram, we have LKM, and from the question, KL is parallel to what? NM. Meaning that angle KNL plus angle LNM equals what? 180 degrees. If here is parallel to this place, you have an alternate angle, which is 54, meaning this is going to be the same thing as this. Angle KLN, that is 54 degrees plus 54 degrees plus unknown value equals to 180 degrees. Let's use our calculator. You punch, that's 108 KMN, angle of KMN. We're looking for KMN. KMN. It should be in mind, it's going to be a small angle. If you have this place, I think we are done with it. So let here just be an unknown value, okay? I'm calling it S. Before we get KMN, 180 degrees minus 108. KLN is an angle given. It's already inside this plot. This is what? 108. Meaning, if you have this to be alternate to this particular place now is 2 of this. 2 times this one. And if you watch very well, you can see the triangle when you separate it. That is, I have 108 already. If here is 2 of this side, that's 108 degrees. I will say M angle M K N plus angle K N M plus angle the one we are looking for, KMN equals to 180 degree angle in a triangle. So that 108 degree plus 35 degree plus unknown, which is angle KMN equals 180. 108.35, this will give us 13 plus 1 here, 4, 143. Angle KMN equals 180 degree minus 143. Angle KMN equals 180, 143, that is 7, remainder, that's 37 degree. We now have it as what? 37 degree. The correct answer now is A. Okay, this one is pie chart. We need to deal with the pie chart. The question, the pie chart above shows the monthly distribution of man's salary on food items. If he spent 8,000 on rice, how much did he spend on yam? And if you watch very well, yam, the angle of yam was not given. How do we do it? You now say yam plus, that's angle of yam plus angle of rice. That's 70 degree, 80 degree, and 50 degree. 70 degree, 80 degree, and 50 degree equals to 360 degree. When you have this, beans, rice, angle of yam plus this 150, 200 degree equals 360 degree. Then angle of yam equals 360 degree minus 200 degree. Angle of yam equals 160 degree. And the question is, how much did he spend on yam? We want to know how much the man spent on yam. Okay, but we don't know the total expenses or the monthly salary of this man. We need to know it. If 8,000 is spent on rice, the angle of rice is 80 degree. We now say 80 degree times the monthly salary all over 360 equals amount spent on rice, which is 8,000 naira. So 80 degree, 80s equals 8,000 times 360. 0 here, 0 here. 8x equals 800 times 360. So that you divide both sides by this. We're going to have 360 multiplied by 800 divided by 8 equals 36,000. So the man is being paid 36,000 naira every month. Now, the amount the man spent on yam would now be, if we have known that the angle of yam is 160 degree. So the amount spent on yam, equals 160 degree all over 360 times total amount 36,000. 0, 0, 0, 0. That's 16 times 36 all over 36. Okay. That is how much? 16,000 naira. Option D, the man spent 16,000 naira on yam. You can see he likes yam. So the next question is the gradient of the point, okay, of the line joining x, 4 and 1, 2 is half. The gradient, don't be confused whenever you hear gradient. Gradient simply means dy ds, and dy ds means what? Gradient. So there should be no issue on this. We have coordinate 8, 4 and who 1, 2. We are told that m equals to 1 over 2. I think the question is find the value of s. So if m is 1 over 2, and recall that m equals y2 minus y1, okay? All over s2 minus s1. It's simple as ABC. So 1 over 2 equals y2, which is 2, minus 4, all over s to 1 minus s. So that 1 over 2 equals minus 2, all over 1 minus s. I cross multiply. 1 minus s equals 2 times minus 2. 1 minus s equals minus 4. Minus s equals minus 4 minus 1. Minus s equals minus 5. Cancel, cancel. S equals what? 5. So the value of x is what? 5. Option B. Solve for x in 8s raised to the power minus 2 equals 2 over 25. X raised to the power minus 2 equals 2 over 25. Okay. If you like, you can start by making s minus 2 subject of the formula by dividing through by 8. That is s minus 2 equals 2 over 25 times 1 all over 8. S raised to the power minus 2 equals 2 here, 1 all over 25 times 4. S raised to the power minus 2 equals 1 all over 100. S raised to the power minus 2 equals 10 raised to the power minus 2. You can see both of them are now equal. So, the powers are the same. S, therefore, equals 10. Option D. C. C is the answer to that question. Now, if the angle of a sector of a circle with radius 10.5 cm is what? 120 degrees. Find the perimeter of the sector. Good. Now, perimeter of a sector has business with what? Length of arc and the radius of the circle itself. Meaning, perimeter of a sector equals length of arc plus 2 radius of a circle. 2 radius of a circle. In this case, I will have that length of arc L equals theta all over 360 times 2 pi r. Then perimeter equals L plus 2r. Okay? Where L is what? Length of arc. Now let us get L. 120 degree all over 360 times 2 times 22 over 7 times 10 power 5. 10.5. 0. This here is 3. That's 1 over 3 times 44 over 7 times 10.5. Let's punch our calculator. 10.5 multiplied by 44 over 21 equals 22 cm. This is where the beauty of the calculator given to you in the exam can work. All this one, just multiplication. But you're not going to see sin theta or cos theta. So now we have this. Recall that 2r. 2r is still in our formula. This is L plus 2r. Meaning L plus 2 times 10.5. Okay? That is 22 plus this 10, 22 equals what? 44 cm. Here is 21. That is 43 cm. Option D. evaluate sine 2s ds. They've come again. Integrate sine 2s ds. Good. This is a chain rule in integration. Chain rule in integration. In this case, let u equals to 2s. The u, the s equals to what? 2. Then the u equals to the s. So that the s equals the u all over 2. You go back to that question, integral of sine 2s. Recall that 2s is what? U dot the u all over 2. Because the s is what? The u all over 2. So that 1 over 2 becomes a constant. You now have sine u du. Now, integration of sine theta equals minus cos u. Recall that you have this multiplied by 1 over 2. Then plus a constant because you don't have range here. So our solution is what? Minus half cos u plus k. Okay? Recall that u equals 2s. This will give us minus 1 over 2 cos 2s plus who? K. Final answer. Minus 1 over 2 cos 2s plus k. You check. Option D. Calculate the standard deviation of 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. First of all, SD, standard deviation equals what? Square root of variance. While var equals summation f of x minus bar s all square all over n. Okay? But this one is not a group data, it's just a same this thing. So you are going to remove this, the summation this. Bar s itself equals what? Summation xi all over n. Now let us get mean first. Bar s equals 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. How many are they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All over 5. This will give us, this is 9, 10, 15. All over 5 equals to 3. We have our mean. Now standard the variance. var equals s minus this. 5 minus 3, 2. All square plus 4 minus 3, 1. All square, 3 minus 3, 0. All square, 2 minus 3, minus 1. All square, 1 minus 3, minus 2. All square. All over who? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will give us 4 plus 1 plus 0 plus 1 plus 4 over 5. They give us what? 4 plus 1, that is 10 all over 5 equals to 2. Recall that SD equals square root of who? var. Therefore, SD equals root 2. Check the answer. Okay. This is another one. Let's Q degree, vertical opposite to 30 degree, into P plus 2Q Q degree, 30 degree, P plus 2Q. Find the value of P. If you watch well, Q degree equals 30 degree. Reason, vertically opposite angles are what? Equal. So that if you watch this line, it's a straight line, isn't it? Meaning P plus 2Q plus this Q, which is 30 degree, equals to 180 degree. Angle on straight line. So that P plus 2 times 30 plus 30 degree equals 180 degree. P plus 60 plus 30 equals what? 90 degree. So equals 180. P now equals 180 degree minus 90 degree. P now equals 90 degree. So P is 90 degree. Evaluate the inequalities. To evaluate the inequalities, S all over 2 plus 3 over 4 less than equal to 5x all over 6 minus 7 over 12. Now we need to look for the value of S. LCM here is 2, 4, 6, 12. 2 can go. 2 again. 3. That is 12. Our LCM is 12. 12 divided by 2. 6s plus 3 times 3 less than equals 2 times 5s minus 7. Now we are done with the LCM, so don't have business with it again. 6s plus 9 is less than equal 10s minus 7. Collect like terms. 6x minus 10x is less than equals minus 7 minus 9 minus 4s less than equals minus 16. Divide through by minus 4. S is less than equal to 4. S is greater than equal to 4. Do you know the reason? There was a minus sign in the alphabet called X. Therefore, this inequality symbol will change to what? S is greater than equal to 4. What is the common ratio of the GP? Root 10 plus root 5 plus root 10 plus 2 root 5. Common ratio, recall that when you are dealing with common ratio in GP, it is what? Second number divided by first number. And more or less, indirectly, this is a sort they have given to us, that is root 10 plus 2 root 5 divided by who? Root 10 plus root 5, okay? Rationalizing immediately, minus root 5 all over root 10 minus root 5. 10 times root 10 is root 100 minus root 50 plus 2 root 50 minus 2 root 25 all over 10 times this root 100 minus root 50 plus root 50 minus root 25. This will give us, this is 10 minus root 50, and 2 root 50 means minus root 50, okay? Because you have 1 here, you have 2 here, 2 of them. It's just like minus root 2 plus 2 root 2. It's just root 2, okay? So, plus root 50 minus 2 times 5 all over, this will take care of this. This is 10 minus 5. This will give us 10 minus 10 plus root 50 all over 5. This will give us, this cancel this, root 50 all over 5. Now root 50 has a perfect square in it, that is root 25 times 2 all over 5, which is what? 5 root 2 all over 5. Cancel, cancel. Common ratio R equals what? Root 2. So root 2 is the answer to this GP, the ratio. The table above represents the outcome of throwing a die 100 times. What is the probability of obtaining at least a 4? Okay? In this case, probability of obtaining at least a 4, just a 4. I have number and number. Then frequency here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think how many? 6. Then 6, another 6. I have 14, 10, 16. Under 4, I have 2022, and what? 18. Now, prob of a 4 is what? Under 4, C4 is 16. That is probability of obtaining a 4 equals favorable outcome all over total outcome. So what's your favorable outcome is what? 16. Total outcome is what? 100. But if you want to verify, you can do that. So how do you do that? This plus this is 40, okay? 60, 70. 70 plus 30, that's 100. They give us what? 8 over 50. They give us what again? Okay, at least a 4. So already said at least a 4. Let's get that question right. At least a 4. That is from 4 up. That is 16 plus 10 plus 14. All over who? 100. To give us, this is 20, 30, 40. All over 100. 0 here equals 2 over 5. So, division, the answer is what? 2 over 5. The next question, a binary operation is defined by x operating on y equals x raised to the power y. If x operating on 2 equals 12 minus x, find the value of x. Good. You know, one thing about binary operation, follow the formula given to you. This is the instruction here. If this is operating on this, meaning the first one is s, while the second is y. Meaning from here now, this guy represents y. And look at what is given to you. So we are comparing these two and not these two. To compare, here, this guy is y. So the position of y, meaning xy, which is 2, equals to 12 minus x, to give us x squared minus plus x minus 12 equals what? 0. You can see it's a quadratic equation. When you connect the 2 minus 12x squared, you ask yourself, what are the two numbers? When we multiply, it's going to give us plus 4x minus 3x minus 12 equals 0. If you're confused about it, you go by what? LCM. Here now we have x into x plus 4 minus 3 into x plus 4 all equals 0. So x minus 3, x plus 4 equals 0. Therefore, s equals 3 or minus 4. So our answer is what? 3 or minus 4. Option B. Find the value of 110111 base 2. 110111 base 2 plus 10100 base 2. Here it's just ordinary addition. 101 110, 111, okay? 0, 1, 0, 1. So plus 1 plus 0 is 1. If you watch, your solution is not up to the base. You just write 1. 1 plus 0, 1. The solution is not up to the base. Now 1 plus 1, 2. You can see the solution is equating the base, meaning 2 minus 2. That is 0. How many times did you do this subtraction? Once, meaning carry 1. Watch very well. 1 plus 0 is 1. The solution is not up to the base. Now 1 plus 1, 2. Is equating the base. That is 2 minus 2 equals 0. Or you can say 2 divided 2. 1 remainder 0. Anyone can solve. You write 0. How many times did you do that subtraction? It's just once. So 1 plus 1, 2 again, 2 minus 2, 0. Carry 1. Bring it down. That is 1001, 011 base 2. 100, 1001, 011 base 2. Option A. 1001, 011 base 2. Evaluate 2s plus 3 all raised to power 1 over 2. Integration. Integral of 2x plus 3 raised to power 1 over 2 ds. Let u equals 2s plus 3. Okay? So du ds equals 2. So that the s equals du all over 2. Listen. I am using this same formula you know in our differentiation already. A(n)s n minus 1. The power is n. While a is the constant, the coefficient of s, which is 2. All right. Now s raised to power 1 minus 1 because the power is what? 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. S raised to power 0 equals 1. 1 times 2 equals 2. That's what we're having to here. Okay? So the answer is what? 2. Now making this subject of the formula, the s equals what? Du all over 2. Go back to this integration. What do you have? Integral of this, du all over 2. Bring it here. Let here be what? U. Now say u power half. Multiply by who? The u all over 2. We now have a constant. 1 over 2 is our constant. That is u half the u. Now let us integrate u raised to power half. Integration of fraction plus u power half implies u1 over 2 plus 1 all over that same fraction divided by that same fraction plus 1 to give us what? U 3 over 2 all over 3 over 2. We have taken care of what? The u part. Now, to make it to fit in our solution, the u, this implies 1 over 2 into, we have integrated to give us what? U raised to power 3 over 2. This now, the denominator will come up. That is 2u 3 over 2 all over who? 3, then plus constant. Okay? So these 2 can take care of these 2 to give us what? U 3 over 2 into all over 3 plus who? K. So to present our final solution now, recall that u equals what? 2s plus 3. That is u 3 over 2 all over 3 plus k implies what? 2x plus 3 raised to power who? 3 over 2 all over 3 plus k. So that becomes the final answer to that question. The next one, find the median of 591, 10, 591, 10, then 3892, 3892, 455, 4555, 73, and 6. In median, if numbers are not in order, you arrange them in order. So what do we do? Rearrange. This is 1, 2, followed by 3, followed by 4, followed by 5, 5 again, 5 again, 6, 7, 8, 9, then 10. I think is correct now. 10 here, 1 here. You are taking 1 left-hand side, the other one. Here, here again, here again, here again, here again, here again, then here again, here again. It's the remaining 2 numbers. That is 5 plus 5 all over 2 equals what? 10 over 2 equals 5. So our median now is what? 5. Option C. A woman bought a grinder for 60,000. She sold it at loss of what? 15%. How much did she sell it? I want to know the amount the woman sold it. So this topic is called what? Profit and loss percent. Let's see the amount she bought it. You know that profit equals what? Selling price, SP minus who? Cost price, okay? That's profit. But now we are talking about loss. The loss equals what? Cost price minus who? Selling price. Then let's talk of loss percent. Loss percent equals what? Cost price minus selling price all over cost price times who? 100 all over 1. Now, the loss that is involved was what? 15%. I write 15%. Loss equals the cost price. A woman bought something for 60,000. That's cost price. 60,000 minus unknown. That's S. I call it S. You know, we always look for S in maths. This is this. So that 15 multiplied by who? 60,000 equals 60,000 times 100 minus 100x, okay? When I multiply this, I'm going to have, let's punch our calculator. That is 15 times 60,000 equals 900,000. 900,000 minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 equals minus 100s, okay? So minus 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is giving us minus 51, 000,000 equals minus 100x. 0 here, 0 here, 0 here, 0 here. This is minus S now, which is the selling price, SP, equals what? 51,000. So the selling price, the woman sold it at the price of what? 51,000 naira. Meaning, indeed, is a loss percent. Graph of inequality. In the figure above, what is the equation of the line that passes through y-axis at this and passes through s-axis? See y-axis at this point. Y equals at the point 0,5, then s 5,0. equation m equals y2 minus y1 all over s2 minus s1 equals y minus y1 all over s minus s1. Okay? Now, if you have y2 from here, that is 0 minus y1 all over s2, 5 minus 0 equals to y minus y1, which is 5, all over s minus s1, which is 0. So we have that minus 5 all over 5 equals y minus 5 all over s. So that minus 5x equals 5y minus 25. When we do this, it then means that 5y will be equal to minus 25 plus 5x. If we divide through by 5, y equals minus 5 plus x. That is y equals x minus 5. So we are seeing y equals what? X minus 5. Y is x minus 5. We have come to the end of this class. You can practice more past questions using ExamGuide. See you next time. Bye-bye.